Hello, little ones. Welcome back to Giggle Smiles. Snuggle up with your favorite blanket and get super cozy because it is story time. Tonight, we are going on a magical trip way up high into the sky. Are you ready? Let us go. Once upon a time, high up in the big blue sky, lived the fluffiest, most beautiful little cloud you ever saw. His name was Cloudy. Can you say Cloudy? Cloudy. That is right. Cloudy was big and round and white and fluffy, just like a giant ball of cotton candy. But even though Cloudy lived in the most beautiful sky, with golden sunshine above him and sparkling stars around him, Cloudy felt very, very lonely. He had no friends to float with, no friends to laugh with, no friends to play with. Every single morning, Cloudy floated all by himself. Float, float, float. Can you float like Cloudy? Float, float, float. Wonderful! But one gray morning, Cloudy looked down at the world below. He saw children playing in the park. Whee! They shouted. He saw birds singing in the trees. Tweet, tweet, tweet. He saw puppies chasing their tails. Woof, woof, woof. Everyone seemed so happy. Everyone seemed to have friends. Everyone except poor Cloudy. A big, giant tear rolled down Cloudy's fluffy cheek. And do you know what happens when a cloud cries? It rains. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Down came Cloudy's tears onto the world below. Down in the garden below lived a kind little girl named Lily. Lily had big, sparkly brown eyes and the warmest smile in the whole world. Lily was sitting in her garden when suddenly, pitter, patter, pitter, patter, down came the rain. Lily looked up at the sky, and there she saw Cloudy, big and gray and sad and lonely. "Oh my," whispered Lily, "that cloud looks so sad. I am going to help him." And when Lily made up her mind, nothing could stop her.
Lily ran inside her house. Zoom, zoom, zoom. She searched under her bed. Nothing. She searched in her toy box. Nothing. She searched in the cupboard. And then, aha! There it was. The most beautiful kite in the whole world. It was red and yellow and blue and green and purple. Every color of the rainbow. Lily grabbed it and ran back outside as fast as her little legs could carry her. She held the kite up high and ran as fast as she could. Faster, faster. And then, whoosh, up went the kite. Up, up, up into the sky. Higher than the rooftops, higher than the trees, all the way up to where Cloudy was floating.
Cloudy saw the beautiful, colorful kite floating right beside him. And then he heard a tiny little voice coming from far, far below. "Hello up there," shouted Lily. "My name is Lily. What is your name?" Cloudy could not believe it. Someone was actually talking to him. He opened his mouth, then closed it, then opened it again. "My name is Cloudy," he said shyly. "What a wonderful name," shouted Lily, smiling. Cloudy felt the most wonderful, warm feelings spreading all through his fluffy self. He smiled the biggest cloud smile you ever saw. "Do you want to play?" asked Lily. "Play," whispered Cloudy. "Nobody has ever asked me to play before." "Yes, please," he said. And so they played the most wonderful game. Lily made her kite do a big loop in the air. Whee! Cloudy giggled. And when Cloudy giggled, do you know what happened? Thunder! Boom, boom, boom! That was Cloudy laughing. Ha, ha, ha! Boom, boom, boom! Lily laughed too. Tee-hee-hee! They played and played and played until their tummies hurt from laughing so much. Then something truly magical happened. Cloudy felt so happy that he sent down the most sparkling golden raindrops you ever saw. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. And suddenly, a great big, beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. Red and orange and yellow and green and blue and purple. "Oh, how beautiful!" shouted Lily, clapping her hands. I made that for you, said Cloudy softly, because you are my very first friend, and you make my heart feel like a rainbow. Lily hugged her kite string tight and smiled up at her new friend. Best friends forever, she called up to the sky. Best friends forever, boomed Cloudy happily. Boom, boom, boom. And so, little ones, Cloudy learned the most beautiful lesson of all. No matter how lonely you feel, no matter how far away you are, there is always someone out there who will look up at you, smile at you, and want to be your very best friend. So always be kind, always look up, and always say hello, because your rainbow is always just around the corner. Sweet dreams, little ones. You are so, so loved. Good night from Giggle Smiles. See you next time.